Peeps! We now know all the details behind this year's Howl-O-Scream event at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, including what's new and what's returning. So with that, just like we do every year, we're here with our annual guide and thoughts on this year's event. First of all, the basics. Busch Gardens Williamsburg's Howl-O-Scream will run select nights starting September 8th through October 31st, 2023, Halloween night. Visit buschgardens.com for ticket options, as all tickets are now on sale, including add-ons such as Quick Queue, and if you're already a Busch Gardens member, Howl-O-Scream is included in the cost of your membership. Note that event hours are generally 6 p.m. to close, though Howl-O-Scream shows will likely show during the day as well. This year's event sees 4 returning houses and 1 new house. The new house this year, coming to Pompeii and replacing last year's Inferno house, is Lost Mines: The Descent. Deep in the depths of an underground gem mine, once human inhabitants shield their riches after being trapped below the earth for generations. This mutated colony now bears supernatural skin, dagger-like claws, and disturbing swords doubling as a disguise. As you journey deeper, the shimmer of precious stones reflect in their vile eyes, revealing a dark hunger for both wealth and the flesh of the intruders who dare to tread their forsaken realm. All of the returning houses see some type of revamp or revitalization of their theme, starting with Deathwater Bayou Full Moon. As devilish devotees are beckoned deeper into the bayou by an unseen force, this swamp walks the line between our world and the next. With the flame of death looming from above, the voodoo queen reaches in desperation for her next sinister sacrifice, and the water's dismal surface shivers with restless spirits yearning for the souls of the living. Nevermore returns for what appears to be the last year. The pages are turning for another chapter of the Nevermore saga. Tales of torment and terror take frightening form as Poe's poignant prose returns with a bloody twist and an even darker reality. The walls whisper with verses of madness, and every step unravels a new stanza of dread in this nightmarish literary labyrinth. Will you make it out of this horrifying epilogue alive? Witch of the Woods is also revamped with Witch of the Woods Scorched. After decades of destruction and damage from the devious Witch of the Woods, the villagers united to scorch her forbidden forest. Their cold-blooded plan failed, and the menacing ringleader is back with vigor and vengeance. Her cackles echo through the charred trees, a chilling reminder that even fire couldn't put an end to her malevolent power. And finally, returning to Killarney Village is Killarney Diner, but this time it's infested. Patrons at this demented diner will soon learn that their bistro has been overtaken by blood-curdling bugs and ghastly creatures. Amidst the crawling horrors, the jukebox eerily springs to life, playing twisted tunes that seem to mock the impending doom. With exterminators en route, tonight's Blue Plate special may be your last. This year sees 4 returning Terrortories and 1 new Terror-Tory. The new Terror-Tory, coming to the streets of France and replacing last year's Dead Ahead, is Festiville. Sinister secrets from the bayou spill into the streets by the sounds of merriment. Watch out, this Marty party has been corrupted by an evil energy within the spirits of the swamp. Gorgon Gardens returns to Italy Gardens. Don't look too closely. Staring straight into the soulless eyes of these serpent sisters leads to venomous consequences and a stone-cold eternity. There's no escaping these sinister sirens once you've been added to their succulent garden of souls. Probably our favorite territory from last year, Scary Tale Road returns to Rheinfeld. Once upon a time, these fairy tale fantasies lured you to sleep with picturesque places and harmonious heroes. Survival is slim as those childhood icons have been ripped from the pages and are now haunting your dreams. In New France, we get the return of Meat Market, where the denizens of this devious dwelling are serving up delectable delicatessen and gorging on human hors d'oeuvres in probably the goriest territory that they have at Howl-O-Scream. We'll also see the return of the Roaming Hack Pack, a roaming horde of monsters that has one objective: to remind the most confident and unsuspecting guest that there is no place to hide at Howl-O-Scream. You may hear the roar of their chainsaws coming, or you might not. This year's shows include the return of Jack is Back, the popular disco dance celebration returning to Ireland Village with pumpkins, scarecrows, and Howl-O-Scream's legendary character, Jack. Phantoms of the Fest House, which isn't your typical singing contest. Join the living audience as a new lineup of your favorite ghouls take on spooky hits, and the winner is put to vote. The more spirited the audience is, the more exciting the competition is. The Skeletones return to San Marco stage in Festa Italia. Take a break from the scares with this spooky ensemble. And Monster Stomp on Ripper Row returns to England in the Globe Theatre. It's a modern rock and rhythm spectacular featuring Jack the Ripper like you've never seen him before. Very cool storytelling, great percussion, dance, and singing. And of course, multiple party zones will return throughout the park, featuring live DJs, dancing, music, and drinks. And speaking of drinks, we'll also see the return of bars throughout the park and specialty food items. Busch Gardens Williamsburg Howl-O-Scream runs select nights starting September 8th through October 31st, Halloween night. Definitely check buschgardens.com for your ticket options. All tickets are now on sale, including add-on options such as Quick Queue. Again, if you're already a Busch Gardens member, Howl-O-Scream is included in the cost of your membership. So, with all that information in mind, what are you most looking forward to at this year's Howl-O-Scream event? Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you're most looking forward to. We're looking forward to seeing all of you out there because, of course, we'll be there opening weekend. So while you're down there leaving us a comment, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when we release our upcoming Howl-O-Scream coverage. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.